I get stuck. I'm studying Vietnamese, and sometimes I feel like I can't do it, and I'll never be fluent. I'm not ashamed to admit that. Are you the same? Do you sometimes feel stuck in your English learning? Like, no matter how much you study, your speaking just doesn't improve. Well, here's the secret. It's not just about studying harder. Education research in learning a second language shows that how you manage your own learning can completely change your progress. In this video, I'll show you how the way you manage 4 areas can boost your English learning and my Vietnamese learning. We're going to be talking about your motivation, your willingness to communicate, your confidence, and even your creativity in English. These are some of the most important things I tell my students, so stay until the end because I'm going to give you simple steps you can use starting today. Also, throughout this video, I've got 4 quick challenges for you, so pay attention. Let's get started. First is motivation. Many students wait for motivation like it's something that's going to be delivered to their door in a box. If I have motivation, then I'll study. But here's the truth. Motivation doesn't come first. Action comes first, and motivation follows. When you use strategies like planning your week, setting clear and measurable language learning goals, and checking and keeping track of your progress, you create motivation. A student recently commented on my channel that they make a schedule every week. Even though they are working full-time, they still study English every day. They set a goal and are motivated to see that goal completed. Now, this is a great and effective idea, but we can make it even more effective. It's important to be specific with the goals you set. For example, instead of saying, "I'll study speaking this week," which is too vague, say, "Today, I'll record myself answering 3 IELTS Part 1 questions, listen back, and assess how I did." That's specific, it's measurable, and when you finish, you feel success. Then, that little success gives you energy, and that energy pushes you to do more tomorrow. It's like climbing stairs. One small step leads to the next. Here's your quick challenge. After this video, write down one small, clear goal for today. Just one. That's how motivation begins. Before we continue, if you need help assessing your IELTS answers, leave the comment free below, and I'll send you my free IELTS assessment self-checklist. I think you'll find it useful in your studies and in building your motivation to continue studying. The second big thing we can improve is your willingness to communicate. A lot of students tell me, "Teacher, I understand English, but I'm too shy to speak." Look, that's normal, but we have to get past it. Here's the good news, though. You can train yourself to speak more often. A strategy you can use yourself is creating small chances to use English instead of waiting for that perfect moment to come. For example, you could set a goal. This week, I will write 1 short comment in English on YouTube. Or I will order 1 drink in English at a cafe. Or I will find 1 foreigner or 1 person who is also studying English to speak to. I know these things sound small, but they build your courage and your confidence. The first time might feel scary. The second time is easier. By the 5th or 6th time, it feels normal. It sounds a little crazy, but learn to enjoy those little scary feelings and those little butterflies in your stomach. They let you know that you are alive and you are challenging yourself. They are a sign that you are improving. Now here's your quick challenge. Pause the video and answer out loud. What's your favorite food? Don't write it down. Don't think too much. Just say it. That's how you build your willingness to communicate. Remember that perfection is not the goal here. No one will ever be perfect. I am 46 and a native English speaker, and I still make mistakes. Effective and fluent communication is our goal. The third thing to work on is confidence. That's just believing in yourself. If you don't believe you can succeed, you won't even try. But if you build that belief, your learning becomes unstoppable. We can build confidence by showing ourselves proof of our progress. For example, record yourself speaking once a week. After 1 month, listen to your first recording again and compare it to the new one. Trust me that you'll notice differences. Fewer pauses, stronger vocabulary, and clearer pronunciation. That's real evidence. And when you hear it, you think, wow, I'm actually improving. And that belief makes you take more risk and speak more freely. Day after day, you are building your ability to speak English. I'll tell you a secret from my examiner days. The students who believed in themselves, even if they still made mistakes, almost always scored higher than students who doubted themselves. Confidence matters so much. When an examiner sits across from you in the exam room, it is always easy to tell who the confident students are. Always. So your quick challenge, make your first recording today. Even if it feels awkward, save it. 1 month later, you'll thank yourself. Finally, we can work on our creativity. You might think IELTS is all about memorization, but examiners actually want flexibility. They don't want robotic answers. They want to see how you can play with language. Something you can do to design your own creative practice is, for example, you might say, today I'll answer a cue card using one phrasal verb I just learned. Or, I'm going to tell the same story in 2 different ways, one short and one's long. This type of practice makes you flexible, and flexibility is what makes you sound natural and confident. Remember, it's not about having a memorized or perfect response to a question. It's about being able to use the language effectively. This means combining words and phrases that you know in different ways. It means using your voice in different ways to get different meanings across. Play and have fun with the language. For example, imagine the question, what do you usually do on weekends? A robotic answer is, I stay at home, I watch TV. For example, I like documentaries. A creative answer is, well, my weekends are usually my quiet time. I binge watch documentaries, which not only relax me, but also teach me new things. Do you see the difference? And that's not the only example. There are a billion different ways to answer this question at a band 7 and up. There is no right way to do it. Quick challenge. Take one simple IELTS question and give 2 different answers. That's practicing creativity. The research is clear that students who control their own learning, students who plan, who set goals, and reflect, improve faster, learn more, and have a better time doing it. These students don't just study harder, they study smarter. They're more motivated, they're more willing to speak, they're more confident, and they're more creative. That's the secret to real progress in English or any other language. Not waiting for motivation, not fearing mistakes, but taking control of your learning. Millions of students around the world are doing this right now, and you can do it too. You've just got to take control. If you found this video helpful, give me a like. Give me a subscribe and share it with your friends. Also, connect with me on Facebook and check out the classes I offer on my website. Links are in the description below. Also, let me know in the comments below which of these 4 areas do you think you need to improve the most, and How do you plan to do it? Until next time, happy studies.